neighbors could have heard this and was like, wait, so does Brian just stay here all the time? He just lives at home? He's still saving up, basically?
Pretty much.
And then you're just living off of what you...
Hey man, I'm job hunting, so, you know, shut up. So Leo, no one's heard your stories for a while. Where the hell have you been?
Dude, man, I've just been around, just chilling, you know, hanging out with friends, hanging out with my girl, school. Yep.
So do you think you've changed since the last time you see the videos?
I think so. I think I'm matured more.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you mellowed out a little bit?
What do you mean by mellowed out?
You more calm?
Dude, that jade thing looks so tight. Is that just swords, knives made out of jade? The green thingy?
No, it's plastic.
Is it really plastic? Oh, I'm tripping, man.
You're still tripping?
Yeah, it looks like jade.
Wait, turn to the side.
Which side?
Right. Yep, your hair is still very Japanese.
Is my does it look like my face is numb? Just got back from the dentist and they like shot me like 4 times.
Why?
Because some reason they said 1 or 2 you should feel no pain, but some odd reason they're like, okay, 3, and then like they're like, all right, tell me if you feel pain, and they touched it and that shit hurt so bad. So I was like, yeah, I feel pain. So they're like, okay, well, we'll just give you another dose. And they're telling me how like a normal patient gives like 2 doses, and it's like they should be numb for like the whole day. But apparently I had to do double the dosage, so it's 4 dosage. And now like half my face right here is just all numb. And like it doesn't hurt if I flick or anything. It's like Nova is high school part 2.
Really?
That's basically what Nova is. Just 2 years of high school again, seeing all your old friends-ish, making new friends, and then once you leave Nova, you're screwed. Because all that friends you made, they don't go with the same school you go to. So you gotta make friends again, and same process. But it's pretty gay. Actually, I had a job for I got an interview for Home Depot and Silver Diner. Silver Diner, I actually got that job, but then didn't get the job because I had to take the stupid test, and I failed that test.
What was the test?
It's a math test, dude. I suck at math, man. And everyone always says, how are you gonna go to architecture if you suck at math? If you tell me the dimensions of this cabinet, I can tell you. But if you tell me the square root of 153, dude, I have no idea. You know, so my math is different. I can tell you distance and like measurements and all that cool stuff. Other than that, I'm good. Okay.
It's a Home Depot?
Oh yeah, Home Depot. I had the interview, but I had class that day, so class or interview. So I tried to reschedule again, but I rescheduled too many times. Like I kind of rescheduled like 4 times before this interview, and I was like, nah, they were like, I mean, we still want you as an interview. So I was like, okay, why not? Can I get this time? And they're like, no, we can't. And I was just like, alright, just screw it. Then I'd rather just not get the interview and go to school, you know, school before anything else. Alright, so basically, this white old lady. I was coming out of on Nutley from 123 or not 123, 29 Lee Highway, Nutley, going down. Pulled out a Pan Am shopping center. I was calling my friend. I was trying to meet him up to go to Nova. It was like 4 o'clock because I had class 4:30. So we're driving out, and I'm on the left lane and straight, basically. So I'm going straight, and it's a clear pathway. So of course I'm gonna speed up a little bit, yeah. So speed up, and out of nowhere, like a snap of a second, you see this Ford Explorer, this huge car, just turn in your lane, and before you know it, you try to honk or hit the brakes, but I'm already hit. All I see is my car sideways, sliding down. It like rolls over into the hood, and it slides back down, and just slides, keeps sliding. Comes out. I'm just standing there, sitting there. I'm just thinking to myself, like, God, my mom's gonna fucking kill me. And if you guys don't know, I did hit a 7-Eleven. That was embarrassing as shit. Now I just got this accident, and I'm just hanging there upside down or like sideways. People are running back. People are like, "Oh, are you guys okay? Are you hurt? Blah blah blah." Not really hurt, but yeah. So I mean, it's pretty cool.
What happened?
I guess. But after that, everybody else was they pulled me out of the car, and they're just like, "Are you hurt?" The lady starts crying. I'm like, "Dude, I'm someone in the accident, you know." She's crying, and I was telling her I was okay, but you know, I was in shock, so I had no idea what the hell I was feeling. The ambulance came, and then like I watched this show. It's called Trauma. It's kind of, they don't show it no more, but it's about hospital, you know, ambulance and people, and this shit costs money if you go in the ambulance. And I thought my mom was gonna pay, so I chose not to go into the ambulance, and I just called on my friend. My friend was like, "Yeah, dude, I just saw you. I have to go to class." I was like, "Nah, go ahead, go to class, you know." And then while that what's that happening? I called my friend. They're going to Glory Days. It's by there, you know. It was Monday too, so it was $5 burgers. So I was like,
wow.
"All right, man, hell yeah, $5 burger." And my friend paid for me. He's like, I was shaking still, eating my burger and shaking. He was like, "God damn, dude." Anyways, it's pretty interesting. And now I go to physical therapy, and I haven't been there for a while, but kind of got to go back.
So what are the chances that you should have died in
Oh
that
yes,
accident?
the cop says he's seen accidents better than mine's, and people died in them. Versus mine car, like it totally flipped and everything, and I just walked out. I wasn't even hurt, you know. I just had a little boo-boo, little bruises and all that, but ended up all good. We should go get some pho one day with Brian, and
You just say faux?
it's called pho, but you know, white people like say pho, and it sounds easier because I can't really pronounce with my puffed out lip. So
How come every time I call you to hang out, Leo, you never answer the phone?
Cause you call at the worst times, dude. I'm with my girl, or I'm busy at school. Usually. We gotta go to chicken place though.
How's chicken place?
The chicken place? The place with the best chicken? Remember you took me and Oki one day? And we just straight up munched out on their food? By Oakton. Isn't there a chicken place in Oakton?
What are you talking about?
It's a chicken place.
I don't know what you're talking about. What chicken?
The chicken place. It's called The Chicken Place. They sell like best chicken in the world.
What the hell is the chicken place?
Alright, where's that chicken place you used to go to? To get really good chicken and Inca. 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 Yunca. Inca. Inca. Yunca. I'm pretty sure it's Yunca, dude. Yucca, there you go, yucca. You know yucca, dude. It's like those big potatoes. They look like French fries, but like they're potatoes. Nothing different. It's pretty cool. You should get StarCraft 2.
StarCraft 2?
It's really intense. Alright, so there was one time I went to Nova. I went to the library, of course. I was going to study. And there's this, like this big group of Asian people. These Koreans. Like, you straight up know they're Korean. Like, I'm not saying Koreans have small eyes or anything. But their eyes are really tiny. And they're just speaking in, annyeonghaseyo and all that cool stuff. But, Anyways, they're playing, and all I see is just like 14 of them lined up with like computers and laptops, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And all I hear is this dude in the, so I go in the back, and like I see this black dude just there. He's on his laptop. He's like, damn, fucking Koreans are always owning StarCraft 2. And then, dude, you know how fucking hilarious that sounds? It's like Asian invasion, like, they're ganging up on the black guy. The black guy is the one who's getting mad, you know? I'm just like, I don't know. It sounds so funny. But, yeah. He's like, damn Koreans. And I'm like, I know, right? But it was pretty funny. It was really intense, though.
Any other stories, Leo?
No, not any. I don't know any other stories. Nothing. Alright, dude, man. Do you watch Twilight?
No, do you?
Holy shit, dude. Alright. Yesterday I was bored as hell, dude. Yesterday, I was just waiting for a friend, so I was bored as hell. So, I was like, alright, my girl wants to watch Eclipse with me, so I was like, alright, well.
What's wrong with you?
I was like, alright, why not, dude? I just sat there and watched Twilight. Dude, Twilight is... The fucking dude is creepy, man.
Which one?
Edwin. Edward. Edward. He's creepy in the movie. He's like a stalker. And like, it's really funny. Like, I mean, I thought, I don't know. It's actually really good. Surprisingly good. Cause you know, like movies like Harry Potter, you gotta wait another year until that movie comes out. But since I watched Twilight, the first and second one, at the same time, it seemed cooler, you know? It was like a whole nother movie. And I actually wanted to watch the third one right there, but then I knew my girl's gonna get really mad, so I was like, alright, why not? I'll just save the excitement for Tuesday. So I'm gonna, you know University Mall Theater? Yeah, so I'm going there, it's $2. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'll go tomorrow. Don't worry, dude, I'd rather become a vampire than a wolf. A werewolf or a vampire? Which one would you rather be?
Which would you be?
Dude, a vampire, dude.
Why?
Because in the sun, you become shiny.
That's gay as fuck,
You become shiny. You look like a damn diamond. You know how fucking tight that is? And then you're super fast, super strength, and you're normal looking. You're just really cold and pale. Versus a werewolf is just tan, and like, I guess you're buff and shit, but like, you can become all hairy and like you're like a life size, like huge werewolf. A wolf. Versus a normal looking, pale dude who's super fucking fast and who can read minds or tell the future or make people in pain. You know? It's so cool.
Your girlfriend convinced you to like Twilight. That's just sad, man.
Dude, man, I just wanted to watch it.
Why?
It's actually pretty good, dude. It's surprisingly good.
You just said that was pretty good.
Yeah. Freaking out.
And she blinks like that?
Well, I mean, she got her leg crushed. A vampire bit her. And she had she hit her head, too. Dude, that's so many questions. And I asked my girl, but she's like, I don't remember. So I tried to ask one of my friends, and she got really like... She's like, Leo, you're like a little dork. A little nerd. So I was like, never mind. I'm really not going to ask you anymore. So how expensive was the most expensive book you bought at college that you remember?
Might have been a bio book. It was like 100 something.
100 something. That's the expense. So my mom's like, alright, so how much do you need for books, right? And Ken goes, $350 is alright for all his books. I'm like, dude, one fucking book is like $270. It's a fucking architect book. It's like this fucking thick, and you gotta use it for like 2 semesters, but I mean, it's like $200, you know? $274 or something. I feel like I'm drooling or something. It's really gross.
And you really want to be an architect?
Yeah, actually, I kind of do.
Why?
I don't know. I find it really interesting. Like, you can build buildings, just look at it and design it in your head. It's pretty cool. Did you draw that? Dude, that's what's gonna happen to you. one day you're just gonna get inspired by this huge thing that happens right in front of you, and you're just gonna type it up and write a story about it. And then you're gonna have this author signing, and impressively, a lot of people are gonna show up for your signing. And this hot ass girl, this white girl, comes up to you and is like, "So you're Chris, and this book has inspired me so much." And then you're like, maybe we should go on a coffee. That's where you're in, man. You're in for the whole. Now you just talk about her, you know. You just say, "How did it inspire you?" Blah blah blah. You just listen to her stories, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, interesting. Well, you don't really tell her about what you did, you know, how you lived at home for a while. But while you lived at home, you learn how to cook. So you invite her to cook. You're like, so, maybe you want to talk more at my place, you know? So you go and talk over at her place. My bad, at her place.
You fail.
And, yeah. I know you can see that, man, happening. And then you get married and you invite her and everybody's, holy shit, dude. But you get married around your 40s. I don't know if that's cool with you.
Dick.
Dude, 40s is not that bad, man.
Why do you live so red?
Dude, it's like, my face is numb, man.
Look.
Literally, like, right here, I can't feel it.
Look, hold on.
I mean, I guess that's just the way it is. Dude, man, my face is crooked. Yeah, my face is really crooked. And you know the sauce Dave Insanity? I bought that one, the spiciest one. And I bought the other one, the Informant Rush. And so I tell Umber it's like the spiciest sauce. And he's like, alright, dude. He's Colombian, he's Middle Eastern, you know, he's gonna take the spice. We're driving. And he's like, dude, man, I'm really tired, man. Just let me try a little bit. He dips in Informant Rush, not Dave's Insanity. Because Dave's Insanity, I looked it up, it's like the world's hottest sauce in the world. Right? Alright, so he gets Informant Rush. Informant Rush is supposed to be like the 4th or 5th hottest, not really like the hottest. So he sticks his pinky in there. He gets about this much dab on his finger. He goes, he's just sitting driving. He goes, whew, this is hot. Whew. And you just see him sweating, dude. He's whew, that's really hot. That's really hot, you know? So we get home, we're playing Call of Duty, we put some on our thing. And he's like, man, you gotta put a little more than that. So I put a little more, and me and him just eating it. We're like tearing up, crying, and playing games. Dude, that shit was hot. And then, so after that, I was like, alright, I'm not trying. I bought Dave's Insanity. And then I have a friend named AJ. Have you seen Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
Funny ass movie. You know the big black guy with the bazooka? He reminds me of my friend AJ.
Okay.
And he's like my best friend. He's like the coolest guy in the world, right? He's a big black guy. He's like Big and Robin Big.
Okay.
Robin Big, you know, the big black guy. But anyways, he's like, alright, this isn't that spicy. So him and Kent get Dave's Insanity, and Kent puts it on the side, dips it. Kent just, his face turns red, and you know, black people, like, you would think they don't turn red, you know. They might sweat a little, they might get a little reddish, pinkish, but they don't turn. Holy shit, the first time in my life I saw a black man turn red. He puts so much, he puts like his hot dog, right? And I would say at least this much of Dave's Insanity sauce is on his hot dog. It's not that. He has a Slurpee, right? He has a full Slurpee. He's like, he doesn't even, he gives me the eye, and you see his hand looking for the Slurpee slowly. He picks up the Slurpee. One slurp, he pulls out like this much Slurpee. It's not that. just drinking his Slurpee, and then all you see is like his eyes turning red, then like slowly his face like dimming, changing colors to red, and I'm just like, AJ, man, you alright? You got any water, man? Yeah, man, hold on. Ken, you got water? Nah, man, I just went downstairs, there's no more water. AJ, you got no more. You wanna go to 7-Eleven and buy me another Slurpee? I'm like, nah, I'm good, man. He's like, alright, dude, it's all good, man. He drinks a Slurpee, finishes it in like 3 sips. He finished his whole like 22-ounce Slurpee. And he's like, I've never seen him like in so much pain. He's like, he stands up and he's just moving around. He's like, oh, I got this. It's so funny though, like, his mouth is just like hot as shit. And Kez just gets up and leaves and he's just like, damn, man, this is how you stay awake. You just take a little pinch of this and you're good. You're good for the night, you know? And then, yeah, it's pretty funny, though. After a while, Ken's coming back. He's okay. AJ's back. He's just like, holy shit, I'm never doing that again. But it's pretty funny. My teeth hurt so much. You know?
Nope.